Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a handsome young prince who was searching for a true princess to be his bride. He traveled far and wide, meeting many lovely maidens, but alas, none were the true princess he had hoped to find. Some were nice, some were kind, but the prince had a special test to find a true princess, and none had passed it yet. One stormy night, as rain poured from the sky and thunder boomed, a knock was heard at the door of the castle. The old king, father of the prince, opened it to find a young woman standing there, drenched and shivering. Her clothes were muddied from the storm, but her eyes sparkled like the stars. She claimed to be a princess who had gotten lost in the violent storm. The king invited her inside, offering her warmth and shelter. The queen, however, had her doubts. She decided to put the young lady's claim to the test. She prepared a bed for the princess in the guest chamber. Before the feather beds were laid, she took a tiny pea and placed it beneath 20 mattresses and 20 feather beds piled high. If she is a true princess, thought the queen, she will feel the tiny pea through all of this and will not sleep soundly. The weary princess climbed up the ladder to her towering bed, thanked the queen, and lay down to rest. Despite her exhaustion, the princess tossed and turned all night, unable to find comfort. She awoke the next morning without a wink of sleep and went downstairs to join the queen for breakfast. "Good morning, my dear." The queen greeted her, a twinkle in her eyes. "Did you sleep well?" The princess hesitated, then replied, "I am grateful for your hospitality, but I am so very sorry. I couldn't sleep at all. Something hard in the bed kept me awake the whole night through, and my back is quite sore." The queen smiled and nodded knowingly. She turned to her son, the prince. "My dear child," she said, "we have found her. Only a true princess could feel a pea through 20 mattresses and 20 feather beds." The prince was overjoyed. He knew he had found the one he had been searching for. The king, queen, and everyone in the castle celebrated with happiness and great delight. The prince and the true princess were soon married, and they lived happily ever after. And the pea, it was placed in a museum where it was admired by all who visited, as proof of the true princess's sensitivity. The prince and princess ruled with kindness, and their love story became the favorite bedtime tale of children throughout the land. And so, my dear little ones, I hope you rest comfortably tonight, knowing that sometimes even the smallest things can show the biggest truths.